You're just lost for words. He is just brilliant. Georgie Best, Diego Maradona, Johan Cruyff.
Hello world and welcome back to another video. There's the Football Connect. I'm your host Sam, and we are back again with another video, people, and we have a lot of things that we need to talk about. We're back now. It's the transfer time. It's the transfer segment where we're going to be covering every single transfer that is taking place. Every part of the world is the world transfer, people. So we're going to make it easy, quickly and fast to explain what is happening. There are a lot of transfers that have been opened at this moment. For example, Messi, twice in a day in the Football Connect has been our story. We've covered Messi a lot of times and he's back again. We are being told right now that Messi could be on his way to PSG. I think so. That's what they're saying. And also, it seems like the billionaire is thinking of spending money again. Yes, if you didn't hear this, you believe me, listen to this. The billionaire of Chelsea is thinking about putting a lot of money on the line so that they can have another Didier Drogba, if that makes sense. Yeah, a player who's similar to Didier Drogba, a player who has the characteristics to be Didier Drogba, who plays so well. Haaland could be on his way to Chelsea, people. If you have not heard that, now you are hearing it now. It's like Chelsea are planning. They're still on the planning stage to bring Haaland to Chelsea. How would that affect the club? How would that make the club better? I still don't know at this moment, but this is the news that we have, people. It's going to be interesting to find out what's going to happen. Hello, Mr. Gameplay. I'm sorry that I was just talking about a lot of things. Now I can now cover. How are you doing, sir? We are going to try to be live for the Chelsea, for the Arsenal Newcastle game, because there is history in that game. So we want to be part of history then. So what is the best way to cover history than to do a watch along? So that is my answer to your question over there. That am I gonna be live for the Chelsea game? Yes, that is the answer. I'm gonna be live. Oh, for the Arsenal game. I hope it's gonna be interesting, by the way. I hope it won't be boring because I'm tired of watching some boring games. I've watched them a lot of times and some of them I just hope that I forget. Anyway, this is the news that we have for you guys now. I'm gonna try to put on my screen so that we can read the news of the day in terms of the transfer news, covering every single little thing that is happening in terms of transfer news that is actually happening here. As you can see, it is the God's number one transfer news that they're talking about, and it's all about Haaland coming to Chelsea. Wow, that'll be a huge transfer, trust me. That'll be a very, very huge one. I don't even want it to happen because, oh, as much as we don't sign anybody at Liverpool, I'm still hopeful. Still hopeful that we get these big guys, we get these good big players who can at least come and do something. And Haaland is that much we know that his father is a Liverpool supporter, but so was Christian Pulisic's father. So this is another repetition of Christian Pulisic. If you remember what I'm talking about, we had the Christian Pulisic deal. We were told that the father is really a fan of Liverpool and he would love to see his child coming to Liverpool and playing for Liverpool. And guess what happened? I'll tell you what happened. They didn't do anything. We didn't sign the player and we lost everything. Now that is the problem that I'm going to have. So let's read the news. I feel like Mr. Gameplay just said something here. Haaland to Liverpool 2021. Listen to this. This is what I want to hear. Interesting. That it is definitely interesting. I don't really know what's going to happen, but who doesn't want to hear that Haaland could be coming to Liverpool? Every Liverpool fan is there. I hope that at least you bring Haaland or Mbappe. I don't mind to get either one of them, but I need at least one of those. We need the Haaland to replace that Bobby Firmino role. Bobby is not the number one guy, man, a striker. We need somebody who can do that. And Haaland could do that for Liverpool. But now stories are saying that Chelsea are after him. And trust me, people, whenever Chelsea are after people, they always go after them. If you don't remember, let's talk about Christian Pulisic, a player we were told that he could come to Liverpool. We lost him. Something that I just saw here. We lost him. He went to Chelsea. Another player we were told also could come today, Christian Pulisic. We lost him as well. The other player was Timo Werner. We lost him. So Chelsea, unlike another team, Chelsea, I would believe, whenever they are interested in getting a player, they can do that. They can help us to that point. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to believe it. But that's the situation we are at the moment. I don't know what's going to happen. So the story goes like this, people. If you haven't read it, this is where how the story goes. Like they are saying that Chelsea are plotting a club record bid for Borussia Dortmund striker Erling Haaland, according to the Atlantic. The Norwegian international is a 75 million release clause. That is euro. I think it's actually simple. Okay, release clause in his contract, but he doesn't become active until 2022. Meaning BVB will likely demand a much higher fee for a prized asset before sketching to his departure this year. However, Chelsea identified Haaland as a priority target, with Frank Lampard eager to add a top forward to his rank to boost his side's chance of competing in the Premier League and Champions League honor. Trust me, if this was any other team, I wouldn't believe. But the team that they've just mentioned, they can do that. They can definitely do that. That's where the scariest situation thing is for me. I don't want him to go. I don't want him to be a Chelsea target. But that's where we are now at this moment, people. What is it? What is going to happen? I don't know. What will happen? I really don't know. But now it seems like they're after him. It's not some good news for us at all. I don't know. When I hear your thoughts in the comment section, or you want me to send the link so that you can actually come in live so that you say whatever you want to say. It's going to be interesting. Haaland to Chelsea. This could happen, you know. The more I think of it, the more I feel like it could be a possibility. Haaland could actually join Chelsea, and there's nothing that we can do about it. We are just going to actually allow it to happen and let him go. This is a wonder boy, guys. He's a striker that he has proven to the world that he can do more than any other people. He is a scorer. He's a proven machine. An example of trying to make it clear for people how much of a player this guy is. He is the Ruben Lewandowski before his peak. He scores. He is dangerous there. That's what he does. He does it for fun. That's what scares me. And I have a feeling he could be joining this club. As much as we don't want to believe it, he could be joining this club. That's where we are now at this moment. So, Liverpool fans, we were told that we can either get Haaland or Mbappe. And at this moment, the Real Madrid are after all the same people. The likes of United also are being linked with them, Mbappe and Haaland as well. The likes of Manchester City and everyone. You know that those type of teams, the Barcelona, the Real Madrid, those type of teams that are always linked with each and every talent that comes out in the world of football. And at this moment, it seems like we are at the losing side here. It's frustrating, you know. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But that's the news we have for you right now in terms of Haaland. It seems like Chelsea are plotting to do think it's a world-class record. He could be going there. As much as I don't want to believe it, he could be going there. Let's look at other news because we do have other news to cover as well, which is also coming from PSG. They are saying that Paris Saint-Germain sporting director Ronaldo has admitted that his target, whatever that is talking about, he has admitted that he has admitted that the great likes of Lionel Messi will likely be interesting to the League One. Or let me read the. I'm not seeing properly there. They're saying that he has admitted that great players like Lionel Messi will always be a like interest to the League One giants, while he remains optimistic on a new contract being agreed with Neymar and Kylian Mbappe. Now they told France Football that great players like Messi will always be on PSG's list. But this is one, of course, not the time to talk about it or dream about it. So why are you even talking about it? I don't even get some people, they come in, they talk about some things that we are not really even interested in, just trying to create news for no reason. If you think it's not even time to dream about it, then why are you talking about it? That's my where my question comes from. Why are you talking about it? We're not interested in your story. Not at all. So I won't continue with that one. He's just wasting our time, that guy. Not interested in hearing what he's talking about. It's that situation of why are you running? Why are you running? Okay. Maggie has option to leave Manchester United. Highly rated Manchester United tandem again has attracted loan interest from, according to Manchester United. Even Dylan Leverkusen could be another academy star to leave Old Trafford in January, with Championship and League One clubs asking questions about the Red Devils thing. So what is happening? It seems like the Red Devil now they're interested in grooming their talent and allowing them to go play other places so that they at least get that idea for what it is to play outside of of the academy and whatever they're doing. They go out there, they get first team football, they learn about the game, playing with more people who are gonna put more challenge on them and stuff like that. So that's what is happening here. What would that happen? I don't really know. And to be telling the truth at this moment, I don't really even care because it's United. Liverpool may need to loan a top talent. Talent won't want more. Liverpool may need to loan a top talent. Won't want more. Liverpool may have to dip into the loan market during the January transfer window, says Glenn Johnson. While the former Red defender boasting that a proven centre half has to be acquired by Jurgen Klopp, Johnson told Sky Sports that the problem is that Liverpool is that the problem is for Liverpool that if they are trying to sign someone, whoever comes through the door is going to know that they are third or fourth or fifth choice coming into this 8 month time. What player at the top of his game would be wanting to go there? You know, as much as I don't really like to listen to these legends giving their thoughts, Glenn John he has something. He's saying something there. It's something that we can actually take our time and listen to. Why am I saying that? How many talent, how many people, talented players who we wish or are hoping could come to Liverpool, but they 100% know that when they come to Liverpool, they're going to be warming the bench for those players who will be playing. How many talents? How many talents? Let's talk about Takumi Minamino. If a player is not good, the only play way he gets better from being bad is getting game time. Is he getting game time, people? No. If the likes of Constantino Tsimukas are coming on to the Liverpool and the only thing that they've managed to do is to sit on the bench, either watch the team draw, lose, or do crazy things, who in that top level type of football will be interested in coming to Liverpool? I don't think there's any player in his right mind right now in the world who wanna go to Liverpool, knowing that he'll be sitting on the bench and doing nothing. And that's exactly what Glenn John is saying there. That's why I'm saying I believe him. I hate it as a Liverpool fan. I hate it because I want my team to get game time to play, to allow players to grow. But if they're gonna be sitting and they're not getting a chance to play there, then it is a problem. You see what I mean? It is definitely a problem. We are gonna have those. Those are the situations that are gonna be happening, Mr. Gameplay. That is exactly what's gonna be happening. They come in and they sit down and they do nothing. So don't be surprised if you hear that other players are not interested in winning. We want to win. You want to win. So the only way we can win is to try to starve a little bit players like Salah and Mane, not giving them game time so that they know that the position that they're playing, there's always a competition out there. Divock Origi is somebody who has proven that he can do something, but he doesn't get that game time. So What Glenn John is saying there, it's completely true. There's no player right now in their right mind who want to go to Liverpool because they know that they're going to be sitting on the bench and doing nothing. And that is a problem. If that doesn't change, then we are going nowhere as a club. We are definitely going nowhere as a club. So let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section because that's exactly he just said it. That part I believe. He just said it. Click that like button if you're just joining. Subscribe to the channel if you're interested in any news. We cover every news at the Football Connect. That is always important. So let's do that right now. I'm gonna be looking at other news that are happening in the transfer window. But trust me, the Haaland is just a matter of time before something happens. I have that feeling that Haaland. So Solskjaer wants to keep Lingard at United. What the Christ? What? How about the rumors about Eriksen going back to Tottenham? Oh, I heard those rumors, and surprise, surprise, people are still talking about those rumors. You know what I said? I'm not gonna lie to you about this. I'm not gonna try to sugarcoat it or say anything. Eriksen, if he wants to save his career, he doesn't have to go back to Tottenham Hotspurs. That is a resemblance of failure. At least he goes somewhere else, go play somewhere else. That will actually do better for him. Because one thing that I know about Jose Mourinho, he's gonna be putting him on the bench, and you do nothing. Look at Gareth Bale. Came in excited. A lot of people were even watching on the gate, excited about Gareth Bale. What has he done since he got to Tottenham? Yeah, I know. Bench warming for players like Harry Kane and Steven Bergwijn to play while it's just watching. So if I was Ericsson, I won't go back to Tottenham, especially that there is Jose Mourinho there. I will never dare do that. Why would I want to do that? So let him go to other clubs. Let it go. Even if he goes to a short team, that a small team that is going to give him game time. Let him himself prove himself to be a better player than the player we know him to be. Let him do that. That is so important for Ericsson. So I don't want him to go to Tottenham. Trust me, I don't even want him. I don't even wish and hope for him to go to Tottenham. So let's see what happens on that. Do me a favor, guys. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section. Click that like button, always important. Subscribe to the channel if you're just joining in. That is the best way you support us here, the Football Connect. I'm gonna read another story that is happening in the world of transfer news. But the biggest one to those who are just joining us, Haaland could be going to Chelsea, people. And any other team can say that they're interested in a player, teams like United, and I won't even be afraid of that. But whenever you hear Chelsea going after a player and they plan to go after a player, that just changes the outlook or everything about this situation. The situation of the matter now at this moment is this: Haaland is gonna be a Chelsea player because they go after their talent, they bring them in. They are not like the Liverpool board or the United board who always promise you somebody but they never bring it. So I don't know. We'll see. Now I don't think he wants to go. Yes, that now that part can make sense. Him, the player, doesn't. I don't think he wants to go to United. I don't think he wants to go not to United. I don't think he wants to go to Chelsea. That is true. I don't also think that he wants to go to Chelsea. But Chelsea, if you know what they're gonna say, the clubs that are interested in you, they're not coming after you. We are coming after you. That's how they win this player, and they're gonna bring him to the club. So it's gonna be crazy. We'll see. That defense is shit. But have you ever realized with these top talents, what they just want is to score? You know, some teams, some talents like the Haaland type of talent, they can actually go to a team with a worse defense, not because they cannot choose a better team, but because they just want to go there and outscore the goals that the defense lets in. You understand? Because they want to put themselves in that point of challenging themselves so that they get more game time. And Haaland is a player who can do that. He's a proven goal scorer, people. He did it where he was at Red Bull. He came into the Dortmund. He has proven that he can do that. So that's where the problem is. That's where I see him going there. You understand what I mean? Even if you say that because of that whatever's happening, he's gonna go and do that. Uh the other comment you're saying that they bought Timo Werner. What are they? What have they done? Shit. So with the Timo Werner situation is this. Yes, they bought Timo Werner. But guess what are they gonna do with it? What are they gonna do with the Haaland? They're gonna try to build their own strike force with Haaland as the top man, Timo Werner or either Christian Pulisic or Akim Ziyech on the other side. That will be world class strike force, people. That will be a world class strike force. And as much as I hate it, I see this happening. I see that happening. As much as I don't want to believe it, I see that happening. And Timo Werner, they can actually even up their game if they have a guy that they know that even if they pass a ball that is not even okay, he will turn it into something. He will turn it into gold because Haaland can do that. The other thing you're saying is this: Giroud is good at one versus one from the keeper when I can't even score at one via one. I hear what you're saying, but maybe if he gets good players around him, he can be something. The only situation that I only have at the moment with the Chelsea, can Frank Lampard be able to produce a world class team with those top players in the squad? Because I'm 100% sure if somebody like Ningasman comes in, he can produce something. If who else have they been linked with? There are a lot of players in the managers that have been linked with who are proven world class managers who have done it in other teams. So that's where the scary part of this game is. You see, I don't know. We'll see what happened. No, Werner is regretting that he should have not went to Chelsea. Yeah, he might regret, but he made the decision. You just have to accept it and move on. Because remember, the fact of the matter is this: usually players like Haaland, players like Timo Werner, they are type of a system players. They go according to system, and maybe the system that Chelsea are playing with is just not his, or the four formation or whatever they do. Their type of football is not just a Timo Werner type of football. When you look at the Leipzig type of football, you might actually say that it suits Liverpool more. Maybe that was one of the reasons why Klopp wanted him there. But the craziness that happened. You literally know the craziness that happened. Anyway, that I'll be reading everything that you said there. I'm still waiting for that to action. I bet Haaland is saying I'm not going to Chelsea. Yes, he might be saying that. He might be saying that he's not going to Chelsea, but do we definitely know what is actually happening in his mind? That's the problem. We are just in a situation where we are hoping that he might not be going. But if Chelsea pop ups the money and this team agrees, I think we're gonna lose him. You said I don't want to be Timo Werner. Yes, you might not want to be Timo Werner, but he's being paid a lot. So if he doesn't pull up his socks and actually maybe adjust to the formation, then maybe I should say he's fat or something. But let's hope. I bet Haaland is saying that. We'll see. We'll see. Or you think Haaland could be saying that he doesn't want to be Timo Werner? Yeah, that could be something that is saying, but we have to hope and say that something like that doesn't happen. Timo Werner should have went to Liverpool. I wanted him at Liverpool. I really, really wanted him at Liverpool because I knew that he was going to put so much pressure on the strike force and him and Jota there. Some people are going to step up. We won't be having the problems you are dealing with right now. Trust me. uh, he would have been a better player, 100%. That is 100%. With this speed, he would have been an amazing world class player. But anyway, he's now in our rivals' yard, so we have to go with that. One thing about Chelsea have the money. I feel like they don't have the brain. They have to look at themselves and say, this is the type of football we play. Why can't we go look for players who can suit in better in this type of football we play? Because what they do, they just go get players who are not even on that type of play, and they just put them in there, and that costs them a lot. You see what I mean? That costs them a lot. Yes, I am on StreamYard, Mr. Gameplay. Yes, I am on StreamYard. You want me to send the link? I am on StreamYard. That's the situation that they have, and if they don't change that, they're always gonna be suffering from that. They'll always be suffering from that. Let's read another transfer news as I wait for you to say something. So, what is also happening in terms of transfer news is this: they are saying that. Okay, I'm gonna send the stream right now. I'm gonna send the link right now. They're saying that this is the other thing that they're saying is this: Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wants to keep Jesse Lingard at United, and they're saying that, oh, okay, beyond the end of his career transfer window. Okay, according to ESPN, the 28-year-old is determined to leave Old Trafford in search of regular minutes, but the Red Devil head coach is hoping to pursue him to stay. Putting this season would be congested with fixtures schedule. Lingard has only appeared in 3 games of United and has been linked with the likes of Inter Milan, Nice, Tottenham Hotspur, Sheffield United, and West Ham. You know, if I was lingered, if I was lingered, I would go. If I was lingered for the love of this career that he still thinks that he still have, because I still feel like United destroyed his career, I think he should go. He should not even think twice about it. I think he should just walk out of that club, not look back, and just continue going. Don't even look back because you know you love this team. You might actually want to come back. Just continue going. I think that will be very important for him. He actually transform his football time and he actually produce something better. I don't know what United fans think about that, but I think Lingard should go. That is important. Oh, the other news that I wanted to cover, people, is in regard of this young fella who's appearing on the screen. It looks like a couple of teams are interested in bringing the. Should I come to the stream yard? There's the link, sir. That's the purpose I send it. If you have something you want to say, you can join in to the stream yard. You just know that you have to make sure that your background is quiet so that there won't be craziness, people. It's always important. So, Everton, Arsenal, Manchester City are all still tracking Brighton's fullback, Tarek Lamptey, according to the Atlantic. You know, today I've gotten a lot of news about that from Atlantic. The Premier League really, okay, have not been put off a potential move for the 20-year-old, despite the fact he committed his future to Seagull through the 25 last week. Oh, last week he signed a new contract until 2025. Uh, Lamptey, who began his professional career at Chelsea, has featured in 11 top flight games for Brighton this season, scoring once. But in terms of scoring once, he has done more than what any other people have done. So that is something that we need to remember that he has done so much more. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with the young fella. Let's see if he's able to join in and do whatever he want to do so that we can actually see what happens. Hello, Mr. Gameplay.
Hello, hello.
How are you? How are you?
So, what are you talking about in the transfer window?
Yes.
So, what were you talking about in the transfer window?
How are you? Right now, I was just talking about the story of Lamptey, but the biggest news is this: Haaland to Chelsea.
Oh, Lamptey's going to Chelsea.
No, Lamptey could be going to. Let me put the story again back on there. He's not going exactly. They're saying Lamptey is wanted by Everton, Arsenal, Manchester
Mm.
City. Those 3 clubs wants him. But also on top of that, remember he was a Chelsea player before he became a Brighton player.
I just want to say something about Jesse Lingard.
Yes.
Yeah, that Lingard can't stay at the club. He needs to go, or he's not going to be that good. Then he's not going to be playing any games. So then he needs to go somewhere else to reboot his career and then come back to Man United and do good.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying as well.
Uh,
He has to go. He has to go.
and I
I
don't
hear
think
them.
and the second thing is and the
Mhm.
second thing is that Erling Haaland won't go to Chelsea. I don't think he'll go to Chelsea.
Why?
I
Give me
don't
one
know.
reason why
I
you won't.
mean, because Chelsea are like eighth in the table, seventh. they're not like doing that good. And I think one is regretting that he should have not went to Chelsea.
Let me tell you
So
something
that's
about this. Let me tell you something about this
okay.
Chelsea club. They don't really look at the situation that they're not really doing so good. They just look at themselves and say that we have the money, we have everything we need. Let's go after this player, and they go after you. So that's the situation that is going to happen. They're going to try to go after him because they have the money. You see what I mean?
Yeah, so that's what all I was gonna say about the transfer things of what you were saying.
Yes, I hear you, sir. But also, one thing that I agree with you on that is this: Haaland. Oh no, Jesse Lingard doesn't have to think about United. He has to think about himself. He has to go. Thank you very much for joining us, Mr. Gameplay. Thank you very much for that. But he has to think about this career, then just go. It's so important. Chelsea has the backing of money, and that is the dangerous thing that they have. They can buy anybody that they want. We might not like it, but they can buy anyone that they want. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll keep a closer look on that. Liverpool have been linked with a lot of players, the Bampe and everything. Oh, talking about transfer windows. Yes. This transfer window, I don't think they're going to bring him now. Maybe after this season is over. Maybe that's what will happen. Looking at whatever that happens with them. So the other thing is this. Oh, what a legacy. Oh, let me put this on the screen. Sorry, I thought it was actually on the screen. Sorry for that. So this is what they're saying. What a legacy does also leave behind us now. It was some time fitting that it had to happen to prove that Mesut Ozil's final game time for Arsenal. He has handed to set back in the winning goal. Okay, as supporters viewing away of the Emirates after the 2-1 succeed against West Ham last match, no one would have predicted that a crucial header that allowed Lacazette to fire home would be the last of the Gunners, the Germansmen, which were 54 assists that he has produced in the Premier League. Also seemed like he has enjoyed his football at the beginning against Mikel Arteta, but he started every single day. And then 10 games later, the Spaniard had overseen in the league having appointed Una Emery succeed and stuff like that. So they're just talking about Ozil here, looking at his legacy and whatever he has left. Let me read your comments as well. Let's see. Uh, this is what he's saying here. Let me put this on the screen. Liverpool needs to buy a defender. We are always going to be crying about that one every single time. We need to buy a defender. We need to buy a defender. We have to buy a defender. Same. Uh guess where MB reacts is I have no idea. Where is he? Maybe he's at the football terrace because I think football terrace could be live right now. Maybe I think so. As he is a United fan, you wanna go hear what his other fellow United man is saying. Because he had told me that he wanted to come and react something, if I remember, to say his thoughts about that game. So you never know. Yeah, about his team drawing. Yes. Yeah, he said he wanted to talk about that. He wanted to have something about his team drawing, but he's not here. So maybe he's listening to some of the people who are going to be telling the truth or whatever they call the truth about that team and stuff like that. You understand what I mean? So we go with that one. What can we say? So the other news we have United are back again with out of any transfer news that we have ever talked about in the world of football, there's nothing so irritating than the Jordan Sancho transfer. I started the Football Connect last year, like where the channel started it last year. And I took about 2 or 3 months talking about Jordan Sancho, a transfer that never happened. And guess what? It is back again in the story. Let me read what they're saying today. Let me read what they're saying today. So the Jordan Sancho saga. Manchester United, two players short aimed Sancho and Ramos talks. So That's true. They'll never get those two players. That's exactly true what you're saying there, Mr. Gameplay. They'll never get those two. Manchester United remain two players short of being in regular Premier League title challenger, claims Gary Neville, with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer told he is in need of right winger and another centre half, and ongoing talks of interest in Jordan Sancho and Sergio Ramos. Navas told Sky Sports a centre back that gets them up in the pitch, then 10 yard, and the right winger that has that has the two position would force on. So according to Gary Neville, he's believing that if United get Sancho, everything is set. That challenge for the title and to be in the title race, that will exactly be set. But listen to my clear lips that are not even clear at this moment. United and Sancho is not happening. United and Sancho is not happening. I've become a doubting Thomas. I'll only believe in that story or in that craziness when it happens, because we have been talking every single time about that. United fans, you know your board. Tell them to stop wasting your time trying to make you believe in a fairy tale that will never come true. Because you'll be hyped, you'll be believing in things like something will actually happen, but guess what? It never happens. So stop dreaming, focus on whatever you are doing right now. Right now, whatever title challenge you are into and stuff like that. Stop wasting your time. Close to 200 subscribers. Yes, sir, we are literally left with around how many people? How many people are left for the Football Connect to reach 200 subscribers? Uh, yeah, we are left about around 21 subscribers to reach 200. So please, if you are just joining us, click that subscribe button, guys, and it will be very, very close. We are left with around 21, so do that. It's really important. Crystal Palace are considering an approach for my whatever the team is called, striker Jean Philippe, and which is the Independence reports. Let's hope that happens as well. We wanna reach 200 subscribers. That will mean a lot to us. That will mean a lot to us. We are here very, very close to that. So click that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me tell you the best way you help us to grow as a channel of the Football Connect. If you click, there is a share button there on the YouTube. Click that share button, put it in any social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, put it there and like the video. When you like the video, YouTube, make sure that a lot of people have an idea that we are live or we have a video that we just put on. And when you share this one, a lot of people from your team, and maybe you can even tell people about this in Football Connect. I don't know. I believe as well. Just on that note, do me a favor, guys. This man who was talking about the subscribers, go subscribe to his channel. Especially if you are a fan of games, football games, go subscribe to his channel. He does football games. There are a lot of football. I think a lot of things that happens also football games. So go subscribe to Gameplay. Just go click, take that name that is written there. Go check out his channel. Go subscribe to his channel. It's always important. That is the way we grow in this, guys, supporting each other so that we actually go reach wherever we want to reach. You know what? Later on, I'll talk to you, Mr. Gameplay. Maybe you should give me your link, then I'll put it in the description so that I always tell people to go subscribe and maybe write something in the description. Okay, on what else? What else is left to talk about? Let's try to check out if we still have any transfer news to talk about. We have covered. Salah wants Real Madrid or Barcelona on his CV. Oh my god! Oh my god! It's back again, people. Mohamed Salah may want Barcelona or Real Madrid on his CV, says Jimmy Carragher, with the Liverpool legend aware that they the Liverpool agent aware that the threat of £100 million bid from Spanish hangover for the Egyptian stars at Anfield. Carab says that at the Mirror. Mo Salah is definitely one of those players who would look at his career and maybe want Barcelona or Real Madrid in its CV. You know what? You know what? Yeah, it's every time, Mr. Gameplay. That's what we do. We want to support each other every time, and trust me, as much as whenever I just remember about it, I'll always do a shout out to few so that more people check out on you and stuff like that. You know what you can also do as well. Uh, You can always try to download this video, check out when I was doing a shout out, put it on your stream. Maybe people can actually see the Football Connect and maybe just interested and they come and join in. That's another way of supporting these things to grow. My friend is coming to stream here to talk to you. Okay. When is he coming? Today or now or what? What's happening? I'll be interested to hear what he has to say. That'll be really interesting to hear. Okay, on that other sense, you know what? As much as I want to take what Jimmy Carragher was saying lightly and look away and say that it will never happen, people like Salah or tomorrow, it's okay. Yeah, we'll set up a stream as usual so that you can come in and say something that you want to say. You know, we always do that every time. We'll do so exactly. So, as much talking about Salah, they're like the news that we just saw there. People like Salah, you know, I've always heard, what time are you streaming tomorrow? I'll always set up the links, then I'll give you so that you can just click it. I'll try to do early in the morning to set up all the streams to give you everything whenever we go live. Then it becomes easy. Remember, we need to talk about the whole games that were played yesterday. After the Arsenal game, we talk about all the games. Then maybe we'll prepare for the Premier League show. That'll be the first Premier League show of January. January has been a weird month. I've not done the Premier League show like I was doing in December or something like that. But we'll see what we do anyway. So, talking about what Jamie Carragher is saying, Salah is one player that I might actually believe that what he's saying is true. That I think Salah, as much as he's also interested in team glory, is also one player who's interested in individual glory more than team glory. That whatever I'm trying to say makes sense. I have a feeling that Salah could also wanna go to Real Madrid or Barcelona just to have that in his CV so that he tells the world that I've played with every team that I've played with. He wants to go and say that I was in Serie A, I was successful with Roma, I went to Liverpool, I became successful. I'm now going to where to Spain and playing for Barcelona and Real Madrid and become successful. I think that's one thing he could be interested in doing. Glory. Thank you very much, Mr. Gameplay, for being with us. Thank you very much. You have been amazing. Thank you. So, as much as we might look away on that and say whatever, my friend might come today, right now. He told me, okay, I'm still here. He's actually allowed. There's still the link in the comment section. You can click it, then it comes in. In fact, let me do this. Let me do this to the link so that everyone can see it. Pin it. Okay, you can't. Oh my God, what was I even doing? Let me do this. Yeah, okay, there's the stream. So that's all. I have a feeling Salah is definitely considering that. He's definitely considering. He's not like a team player like most of the Liverpool players we have. He's not really like that. I don't as much as he tries to do or what, I don't really feel like that he is like that as a team player. I hate it to say that as a Liverpool fan, but I just feel like he wants to also have that situation to do that. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay, he might have a lot of noise in the background. Really? How much noise would that be? Where is he? Oh, there is noise. Okay, he's always welcomed. Maybe tomorrow and stuff like that. We always allow. Tell him to subscribe as well. It's always important to us. Tell him to do so. We are always trying to do as much as we can here, the Football Connect, to help each other. So we'll see. Thank you for that. Okay, let's see what happens, guys. I don't like this news, but this could be true. Valencia have returned on the cards for Mata. Joe Mata could head back to Valencia at the end of the season, claims The Guardian. The World Cup winner has spent 10 years in England with Chelsea and Manchester United, but a return to his roots could be now on the cards. And Valencia, his former team, could be the team that will take him with open arms. That's what I believe. Okay, Mr. Gameplay, I hear what you're saying. They will take him with open arms. So the other news that I wanted to talk about before I go is this: Barcelona, Juventus, and PSG and Juventus chasing Bellerin. They are chasing Bellerin. How many times have we been making a lot of noise about Bellerin? How many times? How many times have we been making noise about Bellerin, people? I know that because we have been talking about it. Now, a team as big as PSG, a team as big as Juventus are actually interested in him. Oh, Mr. Gameplay's cousin, I want, let me, hello, sir. Hello, can you hear me? Let me see. Hi, I am Gameplay's cousin. Hello, hello, how are you doing, sir? You can unmute yourself. You are currently on mute. Unmute yourself so that we can hear what you want to say. You can unmute yourself so that we hear whatever you want to say. You are actually there now. You're actually here on the Football Connect. What you want to say, sir? I think it's still working on something. Let me read to what it's saying there. Okay, I understand. You know what? Trust me. When I started the Football Connect, if you ever by any chance, guys, go watch my first video that I did of the Football Connect. I was shaking, literally shaking. Went through all the procedures and stuff. Hello, hello, sir. Hello, hello. No, it's okay. You know what? I'm gonna be so okay with you. I will take it every step by step. You can always try tomorrow. I hear you. I'm not gonna say what you said to me privately out there, so that you get through the procedure. Then we'll see what happens. But thank you for joining us on the Football Connect. You are always welcome to come in and say anything, whatever you want to say about football. It's always allowed. Trust me, it's easy. But thank you for being with us. We'll see you very, very soon. You'll get used to it. Maybe if you watch us a lot while we are talking with other people, it becomes easy, if you understand what I mean. Anyway, uh, still continuing with this. Okay, so how many times has Arsenal fans been making a lot of fuss about Bellerin not being good enough, not doing so good, not even worth of actually being in that team and saying crazy things as they've been saying. And look now, teams like Barcelona, Ronald Koeman, uh, PSG. That means who? That actually means the former Tottenham boss. Uh, what is his name? What is that guy's name? Mauricio Pochettino and Juventus. Pirlo. They see a great talent in Bellerin, and you Arsenal fans want him to go. You literally want him to go. That is really crazy. That is just uncalled for people. You have to look at yourself. This guy could be a potential player that can do more. And this is one of the reasons why other teams are actually seeing a great talent that you guys are not seeing. You know, that's the craziest part about this. You are not seeing this great talent, but other teams are looking at him and they're saying that he's going to come and actually offer good things and actually do better. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens. Hello, hello, hello. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens. Trust me, I'll be. Hello, sir. Hello, hello. Okay, so as he gets over that we'll see what happens there. We'll see what happens, people, with that. But you are always welcome again to come and try again and come and say whatever you want to say. Hello. You are always welcome, guys. Like I always say, you are always welcome. Lingard. Want to talk about Lingard? Jesse Lingard leaving United. What do you have in mind? Let's hear. Jesse Lingard, by the way, to those who are just joining us, Jesse Lingard could be on his way out of United. But guess what? Ali Ghana Solskjaer wants to keep Jesse Lingard because he's afraid of these fixtures. So what do you want to say about Jesse Lingard? What do you want to say about Jesse Lingard? You are muted. You are muted. He is the best. Oh, yeah. Yes, Lingard is a good player, by the way. We all know that. He is a good player, but we have to wait and see what he's able to offer in the world of football. So, this is what I was saying, people. We'll see what happens, but that's the news you are getting there. PSG are on the verge of actually trying to sign the fullback, to sign Bellerin away from Arsenal. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. All three clubs have shown interest in the 25-year-old. Who? Hello, hello. I can hear you. Hello, hello. So they've shown interest in him as well, like I'm saying. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Trust me, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Arsenal fans, you'll be happy that it goes, but we're going to have to wait and see what happens. Yeah, it's really interesting. It's really interesting to see. Let me respond to something.
Hello?
Hello, hello. How are you doing? Okay, people. So I'm just left with some few minutes here before I disappear from the stream. It's been interesting to talk about some transfer news. Now, almost close to an hour just talking to this transfer. Uh, there is somebody who wants to say something, by the way.
Lingard?
Okay, Lingard. Still hear somebody's talking here, but it cannot really hear him well. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. This has been the Football Connect. I'll be back again tomorrow. I'm gonna try to talk. Don't disconnect, by the way, on the stream yard. I need to talk to you when you're off air so that it becomes easy. Thank you very much for watching. This has been the Football Connect. We'll talk to you tomorrow with this man, but I need to talk to him maybe just to help him a bit.